Basket Pinas Predicts, powered by 1xBet, where we talk about anything basketball related. We're gonna be doing a lot of chicas. This time, it's gonna be NBA Preseason. Ako po si Mara Aquino, ang inyong host. And with me, once again, the best duo, Nico and Naveen. Welcome back!
What's up? Hey Mara, Naveen. Guys, thank you for welcoming us back here. Basta NBA topic, iba yung... I get drawn to the NBA so much. Kita si Naveen pa lang, oh.
I came ready.
Dapat
Culture.
ako Warriors jersey naman nasa Warriors.
Bakit ikaw wala?
For
Dapat
sure.
Di ako tinex eh. Nagulat na lang ako, ba't ka na Heat jersey? Ikaw rin, Mara, next time.
We need to get Mara a jersey, yeah.
Kung anong jersey?
Kahit
Maybe
or a
rep
jacket.
that hometown, right?
Yung
Toronto.
dati kasi I used to do NBA 3X. Kung
Yeah.
ano yung nabigay sa akin noon, yun ang susuotin ko.
I'm
Parang
a Toronto Raptors sa jersey.
Toronto, alam mo, dapat I have the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, exactly.
I should. We're gonna be
should.
doing predictions also later on, and I wanna take a piece of your mind as we analyze, kasi alam ko you guys have your own podcast, you guys analyze the game. Pero ito muna ang ating unang chika. Si Russell Westbrook will be bought out and join the Nuggets. What do you guys think about that?
You know, with Russell Westbrook joining the Nuggets, it's gonna be a 50-50 eh. We know that Russell Westbrook is an all-star, was an all-star, superstar in his past days. But what kind of version of Westbrook are you getting sa Nuggets? Can he mesh well with Nikola Jokic? Can he mesh well with Jamal Murray? More questions than answers, to be honest, right now, Naveen. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a good move for the Nuggets.
Okay.
It's not a great move because we have to remember the Nuggets have lost some key players the last 2 seasons, right? I mean, last year after they won the championship, they lost Bruce Brown, who was very important to their bench. And then just this past offseason, they lost arguably their best three-point shooter, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who went to Orlando. So that extra bench depth, even if it's someone who does have the nickname Russell Westbrick, can be helpful in some ways, especially when you put him with a guy like Nikola Jokic, who is a great passer. In that way, Jokic's passing can complement the cutting abilities of Westbrook around the court.
At hindi lang yan ang ating chika, because we're gonna be also talking about Klay Thompson signs a 3-year, $50 million deal with Dallas Mavericks, which makes them a contender once again.
Medyo masakit yun for me. As a Warriors fan, Klay Thompson moving to the Mavericks was in a way na it's like a breakup na hindi ako ready. It's more of a one-sided one. Kasi this is one half of the Splash Brothers. One of the reasons why I love the Golden State Warriors is because of Steph and Klay. That kind of partnership, iba yung love nila for one another. And it's interesting to see how the Warriors will look like without a Klay Thompson. He's still a great 3-and-D player. But again, the injuries over the past few years might have taken a toll. Bumaba yung numbers niya. So, the question here is, for the Mavericks, sulit ba ang 50 million? 3 years?
I think so. I think when you consider the fact that so many NBA players now are getting such high amounts of contracts and salaries, right? Klay Thompson, 3 years for 50 million is a good deal.
Okay.
Now, with regards to the fit to Dallas, I mean, the strong gets stronger because Dallas was in the NBA Finals last season. And now you're adding an all-time Hall of Fame three-point shooter to that list. It's going to make that offense way more dynamic. I think Dallas will be like a top 2 or top 3 offense in the NBA this season. But my concern, Nico, and you know this having watched Klay, is the defensive side of the ball. Because he started as a really good defender in the NBA, but over the last few years, he's kind of diminished a little bit on that side. And Dallas, they don't really have a lot of great defenders. So you're adding another okay defender
More
to the
pressure
mix.
on Klay.
Yeah, will that be a factor? Will you sacrifice some defense for offense, or will Klay be more of a situational player na you'll enter when you need like a big shot or something like that?
And you know what else that's interesting that's happening right now in the NBA?
Yeah.
LeBron James Sr. and Jr. are set to become the first ever father and son teammate. This is history. And I don't know if this will ever happen again.
I don't think so. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again. Hindi ko na na-realize yung age ko rin, no? I watched LeBron enter the league as a rookie. Tapos ngayon, sabayan ko na yung anak niya. Wow. But then again, it's a great... kidding aside, no? It's a great thing for the league. It's a good story, good vibe. I want to see them play immediately, kung ako. Naveen and I were talking about when should the Lakers let Bronny play. Start ba, middle, end? But we came to a consensus na maybe sa simula, makita na agad, let's get those nerves out of the way. and maybe could be a great start to the season. What do you think about that, Nubs?
Well, I just want to know when Bronny asks the ball from LeBron on the court, will he
Hello,
be like,
Dad.
Daddy, pass me the
Dad,
ball?
But he did say, diba, don't call
Bron-
him dad.
Bron
Sabi
daw.
niya yun.
Exactly.
And this is a dream for every father who's also a
Yeah.
player
Very
to
proud
be
for sure.
able to play with their sons. So we're all anticipating when they're gonna be on the floor together.
Exactly. And no lie, the first moment where Bronny throws up a pass and LeBron completes an alley-oop
Lahat
will
ng
be
photographers, ang
absolutely
dami.
amazing. What a moment that would be. But honestly, in terms of on-court impact, I don't think Bronny is in that level yet where we can expect him to be like a playoff rotation
Oh, yeah.
player.
Fringe, baka 12 man maybe.
And Chica number 4, Karl Anthony Towns. New York has acquired him from the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns. When I told my friends when this trade happened, it was a bad trade for the Minnesota Timberwolves because
bad trade?
hindi mix si Julius Randle with Anthony Edwards. For me, Julius Randle clogs up the paint. He has these weird moves and spin moves, and it doesn't allow Ant to be at his 100%. That's from my perspective now. That's how I see Julius Randle. Not really a big fan of him with his game. I get why he's an all-star, but the fit with Minnesota isn't exactly perfect. But Dante DiVincenzo was a good one. That's a good pickup at least na makounteract yung how Randle plays.
Yeah. Now, I love this move for the Knicks. I really do. Because
Good
if
for
you
the
look
Knicks. For the Knicks.
If you look at the Knicks roster before the season started, one of their weak points was that big man position.
Yeah, big man
They
position.
needed a legit big man, especially because their current big man, Mitch Robinson, is injured. And he's had the history of being injured often, right?
Lagi.
But when you look at the Knicks roster now, it's more well-rounded. You got Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby,
Bigger
Josh
space
Hart,
for Brunson.
exactly, Karl Towns. And honestly, I think the team chemistry might have been an issue with Randall there because Randall wanted an extension from the Knicks, and it seemed like the Knicks weren't going to give him an extension. Now you bring Cat to New York. You give that team life. You improve them on the basketball court. And honestly, I think the Knicks are a championship contender this season.
Okay.
And he mixed as well with Mitchell Robinson as well. Pero eto, this is big news. Paul George is now officially a 76er. He's a great addition to any team.
I agree there, Mara. It's a great addition to any team. Pero yung concern ko dito is, pessimistic ko today, puro concerns ako, is the injuries. Paul George, as we all know, amazing player, all-star. But how healthy is he? How many games can he give you per season? Is it 40? Is it 60? 20? Hindi mo alam. That's the problem. But if he plays, for me, if he plays more than 60 games, stays healthy throughout the playoffs, it's a championship contender with the Philadelphia 76ers. I still believe in Embiid, Maxey, and Paul George. That's a great troika
Big
to have.
three.
Oh yeah, Nico, I absolutely agree with your concerns. I think health is always going to be a factor when you think about Joel Embiid. Now, he did say in NBA Media Day a few days ago that he lost 25 to 30 pounds.
Okay.
I don't believe that was exactly that much because he didn't look that different. But when you're a big man and you've had injury history, shedding some weight and getting lighter with your upper body can really help your knees and your ankles, and those are parts of Joel's body where he's gotten hurt. Paul George also has an injury history. The key here is Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey talaga.
He's the young star on the rise for the 76ers. He is so good. He, to me, could be Philly's modern-day version of Allen Iverson.
Ooh.
I think so. I think he's such a great player. Philadelphia has a big three. And let's not forget, as sad as it is for me to say, Philly got a steal with Caleb Martin, the former player of the Miami Heat. He's a solid role player. And you look at the rest of the team, if Philly stays healthy, they're also a championship contender. They can also go up against Boston.
We're excited to see how far this team can go with the big three. Now, kung ano man ang gusto nyong sabihin tungkol sa ating mga chika, write it down below. What do you guys think about what's happening with the trades, with the new addition? We want to know what your thoughts are. And hindi lang yan, we also want you to win some prizes. We're gonna be giving away 1xBet vouchers.
Yeah, and again, 10 winners of 1,000 peso 1xBet vouchers. Ang kailangan nyo lang gawin is like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share the live stream on your Facebook page and make sure your profile is set to public para makita namin yan. Comment your answer for our fast break question of the day during the live stream, which will gonna show up right after this one. Watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners with the correct answers. And lastly, participants must be registered on 1xBet using our promo code BPINAS. Again, BPINAS to join the giveaway.
Ito na ang ating first fast break question, and you have a chance to win 1,001xBet voucher. Here we go. Fast break question number 1. Naveen.
Who was the MVP of the 2023-2024 NBA All-Star Game?
Who was the MVP of the 2023-2024 NBA All-Star Game? Write it down below. Use the hashtag BasketPinas for a chance to win 1,001xBet voucher. Eto naman, we're gonna be discussing the games that are gonna be coming up for the preseason. And first is the Boston Celtics versus Denver Nuggets. So these are two NBA champions that will go head-to-head. Boston as the reigning champion, and Denver from 2 seasons ago. Denver acquired Russell Westbrook over the summer. So how do you guys think we'll go for this head-to-head? Ito yung odds natin dito.
Yeah. I feel ko talaga, since this is a preseason game, to be honest, I feel like Westbrook will only have 10 to 15 minutes per game. Remember guys, pag preseason, hindi nila nilalaro lahat ng starters. These are games wherein the starters will play 5 to 10 minutes each, and then the rest will be for the guys trying out for the NBA teams, for these NBA teams. So always remember that detail when thinking where to bet.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I feel that the starters of both teams would probably play like maybe 17 to 18
So
minutes
first half
each.
lang usually ganun ginagawa nila. No? Parang first half lang ginagawa.
And you know, the preseason is an opportunity for teams to get the rust out and start building the habits they want to have for the actual NBA season. So expect a lot of experimentation in this game too.
So who are we voting for officially? Ako, it'll be Boston, because
Boston?
they have the same team from the finals.
Okay.
So for me, Boston ako.
Ako, mag-ano ako dito, magde-Denver ako kasi, di ba usually pag champion, you wanna beat the champions. There's a target on the champion. So, may gigil. Any NBA team, may gigil yan when they're facing the champions to prove a point. It doesn't matter kung wala kayo sa roster last year. In your head, I gotta impress my team. We want to beat these guys and send a message. That's why I'm going for the Denver Nuggets here.
Okay, what about you? Naveen.
I think I'm gonna go Denver Nuggets as well.
Denver?
I feel like Denver
Baka
has,
matama naman si
Wala akong kakampi.
I feel like Denver has a few players who are, you know, still trying to make their way to the NBA, trying to prove their worth, that they deserve a spot in the team, and the preseason is an opportunity that players usually use to earn their spots for the regular season. So I'm going with the Denver Nuggets.
Okay, so we've locked it in. What about you guys? Write it down below what your predictions are. Use the hashtag BasketPinas. We want to know your predictions as well. Up next, we're going to be talking about Minnesota Timberwolves versus LA Lakers. So this is going to be about Timberwolves, who fell short last season, against the Lakers, who will play with very similar lineup from last season. The biggest difference is that they have a rookie head coach, JJ Redick.
Well, for me, this one, I feel like the Lakers could actually win it considering that JJ Redick. Ako feel ko Lakers kasi JJ Redick will want to prove na may haters na agad yan, doubters na he doesn't deserve the position kasi dahil lang din siguro sa podcast niya. That's why he was able to become the head coach. That's why I think JJ would like to prove a point, try to implement his schemes, makita natin how the Lakers would run, and actually try to get this win. What do you think, Navs? Or the Timberwolves might?
Nico,
Sure.
I think, you know, maybe the Lakers are looking for assistant coaches. You and I should apply. My podcast.
Actually, podcast na tayo, so baka.
I like the Lakers' chances here, actually, against the Timberwolves. And, you know, I feel like with Minnesota, with the new pieces that they acquired from the trade for Towns, you know, with Randall coming in, with DiVincenzo coming in, I feel like some adjustment period might be needed. Meanwhile, the Lakers have a core that have been together for a few seasons now. And based on reports so far online, it seems like the energy is positive, the vibes are good. So I'm going to use that information to think that the Lakers will, you know, have a great start to the preseason.
Okay, so Lakers. I cannot go with Lakers just because it's a rookie coach, and I feel like it's gonna take a while for them to get into the system. So I am gonna vote Minnesota Timberwolves. So what about you guys? Write it down below. Again, wala akong kakampi dito, pero you know what? Pwede tayong manalo pa ng 1,000 peso voucher from 1xBet because we're gonna be giving stuff away just for answering our question. So this is the mechanics.
Yeah, no. So 10 winners again of 1,000 pesos for 1xBet vouchers. Kailangan nyo lang gawin like and follow Basket Pinas on Facebook at Basket Pinas PH. Share the live stream on your Facebook page. Make sure your profile is set to public. Comment your answer for our fast break question of the day during the live stream. Watch the live stream and wait for the announcement of the winners with the correct answers. And don't forget to use the hashtag #BasketPinas. And participants must be registered on 1xBet using our promo code BPinas. Again, BPinas to join the giveaway.
All right, and here we go. This is fast break question number 2. Let's check out your knowledge when it comes to the NBA. Here we go.
Who is the current commissioner of the NBA for the 2024-2025 season?
Sino ang ating commish? Kung alam niyo ang tamang sagot, write down below using the hashtag BasketPinas para sa chance na magkaroon ng 1,000 peso voucher from 1xBet. Ito naman, we're gonna be doing a discussion and prediction with the Golden State Warriors against the LA Clippers. So the Warriors will be looking to integrate the new acquisitions while the LA Clippers are coming off another disappointing playoffs. So what about this matchup right here?
I gotta side.
Lost Paul George.
I gotta side with the Clippers here. Kasi ako, ito nga Warriors fan ako. Pero dahil sobrang pessimistic na ako, di ko na makita yung vision or yung championship score that I've been used to. I don't think they're gonna win against this Clippers team na solid with Ty Lue. I feel like Steph Curry, Draymond Green might take it easy in this preseason. Again, these are their first games. Hindi pa to yung mga final games heading to the regular season. That's why I feel like the edges with the Clippers, even though veterans din sila. But they got a few young guys who want to prove themselves or just want to solidify their spot in the roster.
Absolutely. But you know what excites me the most about this, Nico? This might be the first time we see this brand new Clippers arena that's expected to wow so many people. It's called the Intuit Dome, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And apparently it's the best arena in the world right now.
The most high-tech as well.
Most high-tech. Like each seat in the arena apparently has a power bank.
They do.
Right? Yeah,
Meron din mga USB charger for
Yeah.
every seat.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I saw that it has like 7,000 toilets inside this arena.
What?
I know, yeah, that's why some people are calling it the toilet bowl. But anyway, but as far as the game goes, I'm very interested to see how this new look Warriors perform. For the Clippers, first is Kawhi Leonard gonna play? We know he misses a lot of games. And James Harden said something interesting during Media Day that he feels the offense can now revolve around him once again because Paul George is no longer there. Yeah.
Well, my question is, can James Harden turn back the clock? I mean, he hasn't been the same for the past the past couple of seasons, couple of years. Like, there's a glimpse, but he's not the same as he was before when he was with Houston.
Yeah. I mean, he's no longer the athletic, do-it-all James Harden from his MVP campaign, right? But I think there could be moments where he's still very effective. And we'll see, I feel, a lot more of that this season because he will be tasked to carry more
parang pumayat siya,
responsibility.
Mara. Parang pumayat
To
siya.
some degree, yeah, correct.
Oh, well, let's see. Let's see with that. And I'm also excited to see for the Warriors how the new acquisitions will perform. Are they enough to give Steph Curry the 5th ring? So ako, I think I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
Warriors? So dalawa kayo. Ako yung mag-isa ngayon. So ako, Clippers ako dito.
Ikaw yung walang kakampi.
Ako yung walang kakampi ngayon.
Okay. Well, how about you guys? Kanino kayo kakampi? Write it down below. Use the hashtag BasketPinas because you know what? We take the people with the most engagement para ma-invite namin kayo sa show namin. So you never know, you can be the one that will be invited to the studio. Write down your predictions. Now, up next, this is gonna be the Denver Nuggets versus Boston Celtics. So both championship contenders, and they have the same core players as last year. So what do you guys think about this matchup?
So second go around na to with these two teams. For me naman, since predict ko nga na matatalo yung Boston sa first one, I feel like ito na yung, okay, sabihin natin matalo sila. They might, like strike back in this game, be able to prove themselves na, okay, chamba lang yung first win nyo sa amin. We're still champs. And usually may ganun sa NBA, no? May factor na pag natalo mo sila sa first meeting, usually bumabawi sa second meeting. But let's see how these Celtics will perform, or will Joe Mazzulla will try to hide what he's trying to do with these Celtics.
Yeah, I think to balance things out, I'm gonna go Boston here.
Boston
as well. Both these games, if I'm not mistaken, are taking place in Abu Dhabi. So
Etihad Arena.
Exactly, yeah. So closer to our time range here in the Philippines. And yeah, because I have Denver winning the first game, I think Boston's going to win the second game.
I'm gonna pick Denver over
Mag-isa lang si Mara.
Boston. So ako, yun ang pinipili ko. What about you guys? Write it down below. Tignan natin. Kasi right here, up next, we're gonna be challenging Naveen once
Here
again.
we go. Here we go.
Yes.
Ito.
My favorite part.
You guys can answer along. You guys can also predict. This is gonna be called Shoot the Facts. So kung alam niyo ang tamang sagot, join us. Pero we're gonna be testing your knowledge this time. Alright?
Okay.
At mamaya, you get to see our special consequence. We've changed it. Hindi na to Oreo kasi feeling namin you got so used to it. It's yung challenge na yun, ngayon na-enjoy mo na.
Na-enjoy yun nga, hindi naka-challenge eh.
Kailangan natin ng mas challenging one. So this is called Shoot the Facts. So we're gonna give you a question and we're gonna see if you can answer this one. Here we go. Shoot the facts. You guys can answer along also and use the hashtag BasketPinas. Which team made the most significant moves in free agency before the start of the 2023-2024 season? Dapat ata hindi tayo nagbibigay ng option eh. Kasi expert ka dito eh. Is it A, Phoenix Suns, B, San Antonio Spurs, or C, Golden State Warriors? You can join us. Write it down below.
Good
Is it
question.
easy for you?
Medyo
Actually,
mahirap.
no.
Tinatakbo ko na yung papel ko eh kasi nandito yung sagot, di ba?
Na-surprise ako doon. Akala ko right away you will know it.
Medyo
But-
mahirap siya, to be honest.
But I will probably go letter B, San Antonio Spurs. And that is because the addition of Chris Paul teaming him up with Victor Wembanyama and giving Wemby a point guard who can set him up.
Okay. I like the explanation. Do you guys agree? We're gonna give you 5 more seconds to answer this one. And let's see if you guys got this right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see the answer.
Oh, Phoenix!
Before the 2020-24, that's the last season.
Oh!
Trick question!
I was thinking this season.
2023-2024.
Oh my
Ang galing ka
God.
ng question, sabi ko mamaya to rin.
Wow, yeah, correct. Oh my God, yeah, I got duped there.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh my God.
Because you stayed up till 3 in the morning.
Exposed.
Okay. Now, because you didn't get the right answer, we're gonna give you a challenge.
Oh no.
This time, bam, bararam, bam, bam.
Buti nga may milk eh.
May milk. Here you go.
Oh no, I feel like the milk is a sign of like.
It's a sign. It's a sign. Okay, this is the spicy noodle challenge.
Korean
So we
spicy
see-
noodles.
We see all the time sa social media, people are taking this challenge. So it's nice and hot. There's milk there just in case you need to wash it down. Ako, ano ba yung spice level mo? Yung tolerance
Yeah,
mo?
ano
Honestly, not that high.
Yun lang.
Not
Yeah.
that high?
Yeah.
Okay. May soup ba? Kasi gusto kong inumin
May
din
soup ba or
yun.
just-
Wala, it's just noodles too.
Ano kaya to? Gano'n ka spicy ba to?
Oo nga.
Do you guys know anong level of spicy to?
I'm gonna take
Level
like a.
2?
Level 2
Oh.
lang.
I'm
Level
gonna
two
take a
lang naman
small
pala.
bite because I wouldn't exactly say
2
my
times?
stomach is
Dapat
feeling
ano,
great
dalawang
today.
spin.
Level 2 times daw,
Yan.
level 2 times. So, spicy. Is it really
Masarap.
spicy? Describe it.
It's an instant burn.
Oh, instant burn.
Then
Hindi siya yung
eat,
slow
okay,
burn.
the dare, nag-iba ng mechanics.
Level 2
The
lang yan.
dare is, you have to take 3 full
Okay.
subo.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Okay, 1 big full subo.
One more, Navs. One
One more.
Full subo.
This burns. This really burns.
Baka
That's
level
what you get for
20
getting it
sinasabi
wrong.
niya. Kasi gumagano, di ba?
Level 20. 2
2x.
times.
Wow, 2x.
2x. Pero dito, 1x. Bet.
Yan ang transition.
Okay, I'm gonna have to blow my nose already.
Oh my God! I wonder, okay, did you enjoy? Are you enjoying?
You know, I would
May
probably.
flavor naman.
Yeah, I would have probably enjoyed it like if I had a spicy craving. But when you don't have a spicy craving, it's just like, oh, that's starting to burn inside here.
Oh,
too.
wow.
Oh,
Let
Lord.
it burn. Let it burn.
Hey, I see what you did there.
So you feel like, okay, if you were to eat this in one go, how long will it take you? Kaya.
1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour, yeah.
So
1
low
hour.
lang yung tolerance. Okay, this is a
Oh, thank you,
great challenge for Naveen, and that's what you will get if you don't get the question right.
Or if you don't read the question correctly.
Galing, no? Nag-trick question sila. Hindi ko na-expect din eh.
Oh, kung kaya nyo yan, alam nyo may chance din kayong sumali sa aming palaro, just like that one, in a game called Basket Pinas Time. This is where your engagement will come in really, really handy because we take the viewers, kung sino man yung pinakamaraming engagement, we will message you, surprise, and we'll ask you to join kasi namimigay tayo ng ating mga papremyo. So I know that one time we had a winner that took home 15,000 pesos. And the loser is not so much loser because they still got to take home 5,000 pesos. So the more you comment, the more you use the hashtag BasketPinas, the more chances you will have. At eto, meron din kayong 1xBet voucher. Tell us the mechanics.
Ito we have a 12K welcome bonus para sa mga new account on 1xBet. Register na using our promo code BPINAS. All caps lang. Message BasketPinas page. Kung may question kayo, may sasagot agad dyan. If you guys want to place your bets on the upcoming NBA games, just go to 1xBet and use our promo code BPINAS. Again, BPINAS. Sayang yung 12,000 welcome bonus.
Yes. 12,000 pesos! Big yan ang bonus! Okay, BPINAS, alright? So, yan ang ating giveaway mechanics. So, meron din tayong next. We're gonna be giving the FASTBREAK question number 3. You know the mechanics, so do your thing and answer this question for a chance to win 1,000 peso voucher. Here we go. Naveen, can you talk?
Who replaced Nick Nurse
Can you breathe?
as the head coach of the Toronto Raptors for the 2023-2024 NBA season?
All right, who replaced Nick Nurse as the head coach of the Toronto Raptors for the 2023-2024 season? Write it down below. Tignan natin kung tama nga bang yung sagot and use the hashtag BasketPinas. Up next, we're going to be discussing Milwaukee Bucks and Detroit Pistons. So this is going to be Milwaukee, the 2021 NBA champion, who will face the Pistons, last season's worst team.
Yeah, they were.
14-68 win-loss record. Ouch!
Di ba yung yung losing streak ng Pistons?
Yeah.
Did they match it or not?
I think they overlapped.
Oh my God!
Pero ngayon, feel ko itong off-season, itong preseason, I feel like they could beat Milwaukee. Again, puro young guys. Again, the context here is preseason. The Pistons would want mas may gigil ang Pistons more than the Bucks. The Bucks are a veteran-laden team. They don't want to risk injuring Giannis and Dame Lillard. They want to put all of their efforts into the regular season. That's why I believe it's going to be Detroit. They want to prove na, hey, we're going to start winning. We're going to prove it by beating Milwaukee in the preseason.
Yeah, you know, I agree when you're a young team, especially in the preseason. There's a famous quote by former NBA MVP Charles Barkley, who said, the teams who end up sucking at first, they don't know they suck yet, right? So maybe that's the case for Detroit. Maybe they're energetic. But you know what? I'm going to go with the Bucks here, Nico. I think year 2 of Dame and Giannis together, they're out to prove something. They're out to prove that they're still one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. So I'm going to go Bucks here.
And they also have a season under their belt, so they have better chemistry. So I'm also gonna go for the Bucks. What about you guys? What about the return of Cade Cunningham?
Well, Cade Cunningham's a great player. I feel like he's gonna be a triple-double threat. I feel like he might average 28 and 9. That kind of
something like that.
Something like that. Pwede. Though he's still a 6'8" point guard. And maybe with more wins, mas gaganahan siya. I'm not saying na hindi siya gaganahan last time, but more of there's an extra edge. There's an extra push from Cade's side that I don't want to be losing again.
Yeah.
Not winning more than 15 games.
I mean, you need to have some pride, right?
Absolutely,
yeah.
But still the Bucks.
Ako, Detroit ako dito.
Ikaw, Detroit. Still the Bucks because I feel like there's nobody sa kalaban sa Pistons who could go up against them. The Bucks have a better star power. Do you agree? If you agree, write it down below. Use the hashtag BasketPinas. Now we're going to be moving on to the Phoenix Suns and the LA Lakers. So the Suns entered the season with a disappointing loss to the Timberwolves from the playoffs, while the Lakers naman, well, for me, with JJ Redick, it's still a huge question.
I feel like makakita tayo ng Bronny James breakout game here in the preseason. Makakita ko ng Bronny James sa 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists with 2 steals and a block. Di ba ganun si Bronny? He's more known for defense, especially sa Summer League, which is surprising. Like, okay, yeah, he couldn't score, but he's a serviceable guard on defense. So this could be the game where we see Bronny getting some confidence. Actually, yun naman yung purpose ng preseason games para doon ko makumpiyan sa mga young players mo and everything. So I feel like this could be the Lakers with Bronny James being the headline of the news sites everywhere, including us.
Right. I like Phoenix here. I think that Phoenix will have a better season this year compared to last season. I like their new head coach, Mike Budenholzer, who coached the Atlanta Hawks before and was the coach of Milwaukee when Milwaukee won the championship 3 years ago. And one of the things Mike does well as a head coach is really get his team ready for the regular season, install a system to take advantage of the talent. So I think the early signs there will point to a Phoenix victory in this game.
Ako rin the Suns because I feel like the Durant-Booker tandem is still one of the most dangerous offensive tandems in the NBA. So I will go for the Suns. What about you guys? Again, write it down below. We want to see who you guys are voting for. We want the engagement para makasali din kayo sa ating Basket Pinas timeout. So locked in. We have it locked in already. Now, we also have the other predictions. We're going to do predictions for the games that we didn't discuss. Because we only have 50 minutes, 1 hour to discuss all the games. So ngayon, pag-usapan natin yung predictions that's going to be coming up sa ating preseason. So first, it will be, ang ating prediction will be, I believe it's going to be the New Zealand Breakers versus Utah Jazz. You don't have to explain. You can just vote.
Ako dito, Jazz ako. Tatambakan ng Jazz yung New Zealand Breakers.
Yeah, I feel like the Jazz, being the NBA team, will have the upper hand.
Me too, Jazz. Because I don't know the New Zealand Breakers. I'm gonna go for Utah Jazz. Okay, now lahat kami, Jazz. Up next, it's the New York Knicks and Charlotte Hornets.
Ano ba binoto ko dito? I think nagano ako dito. I think New York? I think I chose New York here just because of the Cat acquisition as well.
Okay, New York Knicks din ako.
Yeah, I think the Knicks are better. Just straight up.
Oh, locked in! If you guys agree, comment below.
Knicks ka tayo lahat.
Okay, now up next is the Washington Wizards versus Toronto Raptors. Siyempre from Toronto. Toronto Raptors ako.
Ano ba pinili ko dito? I think I chose Washington here just to catch everybody by surprise. Again, preseason, baka there's just a player there who scores 40 points. May mga ganun, di ba, Navs? Na preseason game, player out of the radar. And who's this guy? He scores 40 points. I feel like that's a Washington thing for me to happen.
I think they're both not that good. So I'm going to go with Washington because Kyle Kuzma is my guy.
Yeah.
Shout out Kuz!
I'm biased ako because I grew up in Toronto, so I gotta say Toronto Raptors. All right? We've locked that in. And now, tingnan natin kung tama nga ba ang inyong sagot sa ating fast break questions. And we're gonna be giving away the 1,000 peso voucher. Here we go. We're gonna put up the question and see the answers. Let's see if you got them right. First fast break question is,
who was the MVP of the 2023-2024 NBA All-Star Game?
dapat easy lang to. Who was the MVP for the 2023-2024 NBA All-Star Game? We're gonna give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jason Tatum is the right answer. Did you guys get that right?
I wouldn't have guessed it,
Huh?
to be honest.
Really?
I don't. For me, di ko na alala kung sino yung mga naging MVP per All-Star game.
Yeah.
Because I tune off usually most of the time. Kasi mga slam dunk contest yung hinahabol ko, man.
Ooh.
Slam dunk and the three-point contest. But Jason Tatum, I mean, wow, I didn't think he was the MVP. Also a surprise. Hopefully yung mga nag-guess sa comments, nakuha yan.
Tignan natin kung gaano kayo ka-smart at nakuha niyo ba ang tamang sagot. So Jason Tatum is the right answer. Here's fast break question number 2.
Who is the current commissioner of the 2024-2025 NBA season?
Sino ang commish sa 2024-2025 season? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cha-ching! Cha-ching kasi 1xBet. Adam Silver is the right answer. Did you guys get that right? Kasi dito pwede kayong mag-try again. As long as you use the hashtag BasketPinas, you got lots of chances. Adam Silver is the right answer. Here it comes. Fast break question number 3.
Who replaced Nick Nurse as the head coach of the Toronto Raptors for the 2023-2024 NBA season.
Who replaced Nick Nurse as the head coach of Toronto Raptors for the 2023-2024 season? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cha-ching!
I think the question here is how do you pronounce the last name? How do you pronounce the name of the coach of the Raptors?
Rajakovic.
I think that's right, exactly.
Dario.
Rajakovic. Dario Rajakovic.
Dario?
I think it's Dario. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing Dario.
Kung nakuha niyo yan, you guys are amazing. Tignan natin kung sino nga ba nakakuha ang ating 10 lucky winners who will get to use the 1xBet voucher. Here we go. Congratulations to everyone on the screen. Lahat kayo nanalo ng 1,000 1xBet voucher each. Ang kailangan nyo lang gawin, message us to know how to claim your prize. So sa mga predictions namin, you guys can go along with our predictions and use the 1,000 peso voucher to place your bets sa ating Basket Pinas Predicts. Congratulations once again. Sana isa ka dun. And if you guys want to know more of the latest news and updates, follow us at Basket Pinas PH. Meron kaming Facebook, may IG, at may YouTube for all the latest talk when it comes to basketball. Follow us. Basket Pinas Philippines. Basket Pinas PH, right there. Right there. Alright, para sa ating mga gusto pang sumali sa ating voucher, this is how you get it.
We got a 12K welcome bonus para sa mga new account on 1xBet. Register na using our promo code BPINAS. All caps. Message Basket Pinas page kung may question kayo at may sasagot agad dyan. If you guys want to place your bets for the upcoming NBA games, just go to 1xBet and use our promo code BPINAS. Link is in the pinned comment section below. So sali na kayo guys. Sayang yung 12K.
Yes, at alam niyo para mas matuto kayo when it comes to basketball, pati na rin kung ano yung mga ganap sa NBA, dapat i-follow nyo sila. Kasi ang ganda ng podcast na ginagawa nila. Tell us more about your podcast, Naveen.
Yes, so I host a podcast called the Navs Effect Podcast. And because the NBA season is starting soon, we'll be doing NBA content as well. But we do a lot of basketball, other sports occasionally, other topics occasionally. But yes, good conversations. Nico comes on every once in a while. I have players on as guests. And we provide a lot of fun times, shall we say.
What was your last podcast about?
Ooh, we did a recap of the latest happenings in Philippine basketball.
Okay,
yeah, exactly,
okay.
Yeah.
So kung gusto nyo the latest happenings in Philippine basketball, check it out. How can we stalk you on, on your socials?
So my social is at Naveen Ganglani on Instagram, on Facebook, X, TikTok, and on Spotify, YouTube. Just search the Navs Effect and you'll get to see my episodes.
Wala nang
there.
Friendster.
Wala nang Friendster.
Oh
Multiply
my God.
meron. No, I'm just joking.
One was, I forgot about Friendster.
The
Ikaw,
OG.
Grabe. When was that? That your age is showing. How about you tell us what your socials are also? I know you also do a podcast.
Yeah, I also do a podcast. It's also Philippine Basketball. And it's at Nico Rocha. Yan, there you go. It's all on the screen. Pare-parehas lang for all. I also do like quick analysis on the games that happens sa Philippines, sa anything about basketball here in the Philippines. And also the NBA pa nagsimula na, especially when the preseason games start. Yung sa TikTok, yung mga 1 minute and 30 quick analysis. Because people seem to like it. They just like some quick digestive facts about the game na hindi masyado deep, but something na people can understand what both boys and girls who are into the sport.
That's right. I like it. Because I don't tune out. So if it's 1 second, I absorb everything. And I don't get so much distracted like squirrel. So yung 1 minute na yon, very, very useful. That's the type of content I like. What about your podcast? What was the latest episode that you did?
The latest with podcast, I what do you call it? Like sa PBA, we just did, what do you call it? Like a game analysis, super deep dive na on what happened during this playoff series for the specific teams. And it was fun kasi I had a friend come over, addicted rin siya sa Philippine basketball. Kaya yun, we just nerded out. I would say na it was an episode na for those diehard fans who wanted to know the numbers and everything. And it was those kind of episodes.
And we're looking forward to your NBA podcast.
Yes.
Because we want to get our viewers addicted to NBA because every Basket Finesse Predicts, we're going to be bombarding you with everything about NBA. We're going to be doing predictions. We're going to help you place those bets. So see you on the next episode of Basket Finesse Predicts, powered by 1xBet. It's gonna be next Monday, so keep it good vibes, everybody. See you next
See you guys.
Monday.
Bye-bye.